Hi everyone, today I'm just going to go through understanding your Cleaneasy statements. Now every week you'll be emailed a statement from Cleaneasy of your accounts. Quite a lot of the information is actually the same each time, so you may not want to print them off, but what I would recommend you do is create a folder called statements in your email area and save these to that folder so you've got them for the future. Now when you open up your statement, this is pretty much what you're going to see. You can see that it's got your account number, the date of the statement, the period and week. Now we work in 4 weekly periods, so it's period 13, week 4, and it talks about the sales group. Now there's 2 groups within Cleaneasy, blue and red. They don't really make any difference to yourself, nothing you have to do, but what it does mean is that Cleaneasy can separate the business into 2 halves. So at the end of every 4 weeks there's usually a big rush to put orders on, or they're not going to get the whole of Cleaneasy trying to get their orders on at the same time. So half of Cleaneasy is in the blue group, and 2 weeks later red group would put their last orders for the end of their 4-week period. As you can see here, it gives you, it stipulates what your credit limit is, and that's the amount that you're available to spend with Cleaneasy at any time before paying some more money onto your Cleaneasy account. Now I've been a high retailer with Cleaneasy for a number of years, and providing that you pay your account on time regularly, they will consider a credit increase if you can prove you need it. And obviously that's what mine is at present. And it also says the amount that I have available to place orders. Now the difference between the total credit limit and the amount I've got available, obviously with the £900 that I currently owe to Cleaneasy for orders outstanding. As you scroll down, you can see it talks about minimum payments and interest charges. We don't recommend you just make the minimum payment. We recommend that as you get the money from your customers, you pay your account on full. That way you won't get charged any interest. And I'll explain a bit more about that as I go through your statements. Okay, so as I'm scrolling down now, you can see it talks here about bonus points. Bonus points are really the wholesale value. To make any sort of sense of that, you need to add on the VAT, which is 20%. The easiest way to do that is just basically times the bonus point figure by 1.2. And that gives you the catalogue, the retail price of your goods. Okay, so looking down really, so what this is all about is your transaction details. That's what we're looking at today. You can see there's an amount that's been brought forward, and then there's all the different transactions. Now, your first one is a card payment, and you can see here that this is a minus figure, so this is a credit that's gone onto my Cleaneasy account. Now, I pay Cleaneasy for my goods like most people. Once I've got the cash, and we generally take cash, not checks, from our customers now, I get the cash from my customers and I pay it into my own bank account. I then pay Cleaneasy with a debit card from that account. There's 2 ways. You can either phone Cleaneasy, but the simplest way is to go onto your Cleaneasy account, and actually there's a section there for card payments. And when you choose that section, click on that section, it asks you to fill in your card details and the amount that you choose to pay Cleaneasy. Now that payment is actually received by Cleaneasy within a few hours. I think it's 4 hours, but you won't actually see the credit onto your Cleaneasy account till the following day or even the day after, so you don't have to worry, the payment will have been made. And then you can see there's various charges that have been placed. Now the very first one is our hub charge. Okay, that's for the internet ordering charge and all the other benefits we have of internet ordering, plus our fantastic online shop. Now when you're new in the business, you'll be given a period of time before you have to pay this. If you've joined on our full kit, you'll have 16 weeks before you'll need to pay this £2.50 a week back to Cleaneasy for that charge. If you also have a charge here for the voicemail charge, and that's the Easy Reach. And again, when you're new in the business, you'll have 12 weeks before you need to make any payments for that charge. That £8.99 is a 4 weekly charge. Okay, and it means that you've got all that time to use that service, take the benefit of that while you're building your business in the early weeks. And here there's a due date for those invoices to be paid to Cleaneasy by. And then you've got a couple of orders that have been placed. Now the first order is a tiny one for £5.59. What that will be, because we don't generally place very small orders because you'd be charged obviously for delivery of those goods. What that will be where in the past I've received a credit onto my account for some goods I intended to return. But possibly, and what will have happened in this case is one of the items I didn't actually return to Cleaneasy with those goods. It would be an item that maybe I held back because a customer had been on holiday at the time and then contacted me to say they still wanted the goods. So Cleaneasy would have eventually realised that when I returned some goods there was an item missing, and they would just simply re-invoice me for the item. Okay. underneath there's another order, okay, that's been placed. Now this order here will be for about 80% of the value of the total order I made. Now the reason for that is when you order your goods with Clean Easy, say I'd ordered £400 worth of products, Clean Easy would only actually invoice me for 80% of the value. The other 20% is mine. That's my 20% commission, that's my cash in hand that I take when I deliver the goods to my customers. So I'd only be invoiced for about 80% of the value of that order. And when you place your orders for Clean Easy, you'll always be sent an emailed out an invoice before your goods arrive. We're going to do a separate video, if you haven't seen that already, on that part. And on your invoice, it will always say how much you have to pay back to Clean Easy by when. And in some cases, if you've ordered maybe some carrier bags, they're sales aids and they'll be added on. So the figure that you need to pay back will be the 80% of the value of your products plus any sales aids like carrier bags you might have added on as well. And so your invoice would explain how much you have to pay. And then underneath here, you've got a credit memo. And you can see again there's a minus there, so that's a payment that's been made onto my Clean Easy accounts. This actually, we do recommend that when you do your returns to Clean Easy, you return items on a monthly basis. This actually has been a culmination really of pretty much all my Christmas orders. So over a period of time that's gone on now at the end of period 13. And so that's a credit that's gone onto my Clean Easy account. It gives me a total balance that's now outstanding on my Clean Easy accounts. It does talk about a minimum payment. Now, we don't recommend you just pay the minimum payments. If you do that, it's going to take you longer to pay your Clean Easy account back and you'll be charged some interest. So what we do recommend that you do is that as you collect the cash from your customers, you keep it somewhere safe and then you pay it back to Clean Easy as soon as you can, really. There are going to be times when you're going to need to pay it back before the due date anyway, such as if you're wanting an order to be released, but you haven't got sufficient available credit for that whole order to go through, then you'll be needing to make the payment before that due date anyway. And certainly you have a good 2 weeks from you ordering to having to pay Clean Easy. Goods come to you quickly, so that's lots of time to be able to pay Clean Easy really before that due date. And then as you scroll down, it just talks about different ways to pay Clean Easy. As I say, most of us do choose to pay Clean Easy by our debit card from our Clean Easy account, either through online, through our Clean Easy account, or by phoning Clean Easy. There is a phone number here that you can ring Clean Easy to speak to Clean Easy at any point about your Clean Easy account or your business. There's no 844 number, but there's also a landline number, which is 01254 304 171. You can actually also make payments to Clean Easy through NatWest using the Giro system. Now, you will be sent a few Giro slips when you join the business. If you want to order some more, you can order them through your Clean Easy account. There's a section there to order them. They come within a week or so, depends on the print run. And if you choose to make payments that way, that's fine, but it does take a few more days to get to Clean Easy. It's not as quick as if you actually make the payments online for your Clean Easy account. If you are going to make payments it's through a NatWest only, or Royal Bank of Scotland if you're going to use the Giro slips, and you'll have them pre-printed with your account number. So don't use any Giro slips. Make sure you're using the ones that's pre-printed with your account number so they go to the correct place, and then you just obviously fill them in and get a receipt for that. And that's really all. That is your understanding your Clean Easy statement. If you have any queries, recommend that you speak to your sponsor.